Hello everyone, CoinHound here. The moment I have been waiting for a number of months is finally here. Today, my U.S. Navy silver medal from the United States Mint arrived in the mail. And right now, we're going to take our first look at the medal. At the risk of building up the suspense, just a brief word of introduction. The United States Mint Armed Forces Silver Medals Program began last year in 2021, and the program honors the 6 branches of the United States military with 2.5-ounce silver medals. The first 2 medals were issued last year, starting with the United States Air Force and then continuing on to the United States Coast Guard. The first medal of 2022, which was just released this week, is the United States Navy Medal. We'll be taking a first look at that in just a moment. And then the United States Marine Corps Medal is scheduled to be released this coming summer, although a specific date has not yet been announced. The release schedule for the United States Army and United States Space Force medals has not yet been released. Perhaps they will be coming in 2023. It seems like they might be doing a 2 medals per year program here. I should also note that the United States Mint will also issue these medals in a 1-ounce series starting this summer with the Air Force and the Coast Guard. The specific dates for those releases have not yet been published. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's go ahead and take a look at this medal. So let's open this up. I have not yet opened it. I did open the outer packaging because that U.S. Mint packaging, I don't know what kind of glue they use, some industrial strength glue. It takes forever to get the boxes open. But I have not looked at the contents yet, so I will be taking a look at this as you are. So the packaging on the Armed Forces Silver Medals program remains very nice. And it has this outer sleeve. I like the little ship there. Very neat. And then we have the inner box right here with the United States Mint logo on it, or seal. And then we open it up and we get the Silver Medals Program. This is going to be the Certificate of Authenticity. And we can see here, just reviewing a few key aspects of the medal. It did have a mintage of 10,000. So the mintage on this medal series is actually quite low for U.S. Mint products. As it notes here, a diameter of 2 inches, 2.5 troy ounces of silver. So it is a nice big medal, and it has a plain edge on it. All right, now let's take a look. Oh, we've got a clamshell in here. Wasn't sure if that would be the case, but it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull this out. And I'm going to readjust the camera here. And there it is. Absolutely beautiful. Now, just a word on the obverse from the U.S. Mint. It notes that it depicts the U.S. Navy destroyer John Paul Jones cutting through the water, while the USS Constitution sails behind it. An F-18 Hornet formation flies by, leaving smoke trails in the sky, paying honor to both ships. The inscriptions are United States Navy and Don't Give Up the Ship, the latter spoken by the mortally wounded Commander James Lawrence to his crew on the USS Chesapeake during the War of 1812. Now, the John Paul Jones is named after John Paul Jones. He's considered the father of the Navy. He was the great naval hero of the American Revolution. It is nice to see him honored on this medal. Very appropriate. We're just going to zoom in here and take in some of the detail of the ship. I mean, just look at that. Look at the detail on the mast. And then on the ship itself with the wave, kind of the water bouncing off the bow there in the front. And then we've got the little Constitution being kind of in the distance there. The U.S. Constitution is the most historic ship in the United States Navy. It is the oldest commissioned ship in the world, if I remember correctly, and it can be visited in Boston. It participated in the War of 1812. There's the slogan as it notes, "Don't give up the ship." You see the fighter planes there. And it is beautiful. Now let's turn to the other side. A depiction of sailors. U.S. Mint notes, the reverse design features a line of sailors manning the rail while the American flag flies in the background. The inscriptions are the Navy's core values: honor, courage, and commitment. So that is very nice there. Look at how nice the flag looks. Excellent. Then a close-up of the sailors. Very nicely rendered there. And then the inscription. So there it is. Just as a thought on the design, as I said, I really do love this design. I know it's a personal and subjective thing. I do find it kind of difficult to imagine that someone would dislike the design, but I really do like it. I think it is beautiful. If I was to add one little critique, and it does pain me a little bit to do it because it is such a beautiful design, I can't help but note that in this rendition here, the surface Navy is represented, naval aviation is represented with the F-18s, but the submarine force is not represented. Minor critique. It's a beautiful design, don't get me wrong, but that is one thing that I noticed. Okay, so this is going to have a pride of place in my collection. Now, I hope you will stick with me just another moment or two, because I have a couple thoughts that I want to share about the Navy. The United States Navy considers its origin to be October 13th, 1775, the Navy's birthday. That's when the Continental Navy was created by the Second Continental Congress. But that Navy was disbanded after the American Revolution. The United States Navy was then instituted and became a permanent presence in American life in 1794. This action was taken in response to pirate attacks that were taking place against American merchant ships in the Atlantic. And the U.S. Navy has been a presence on the seas and oceans of the world ever since. And in its long history of service to the United States from 1775 up to the present day, I think the Navy reached its pinnacle during the epic sea battles in the Pacific during World War II. And that's not to discount any other service and actions that the Navy has participated in. And I, as a Navy veteran, am proud to have played a very, very small role in the Navy's story. And I look forward to seeing what the Navy accomplishes in the future. Thank you for watching. This is CoinHound, signing out.